Hi everybody, I am very busy getting ready to go on my retreat and it is tomorrow. Woo woo! Anyway, thought I would let you know what I am taking and encourage all of you ladies that you do not need to bring your whole scrap room. No, don't do it. Save yourself a lot of headache with a little pre-planning. Well, let me just show you how I do it, and it has saved me a ton of work, and when I get up there I know exactly what direction I'm going. So you've all seen these cases. I think Hobby Lobby carries them. I've seen them at Joann's for sure, and they're the case with this little compartment on top to hold your embellishments, your scissors, and all of that, and it's detachable, so you can put it on your crop table when you get to the retreat, and it just latches and it's really convenient. Look at all that goodness in there. So I'm going to do this real quick. Pay attention. I'm taking 2 of these today or tomorrow. I normally only take 1, but I was a little extra motivated this time in getting some layouts done, so I'm taking 2. So let me move the camera over here. That little sparkly thing underneath, that's going to be my placemat. I usually take a little cheap tablecloth, colorful, solid color, and put it on my craft table at the retreat, and then I put this on top to serve as a little, I don't know, just a little placemat. Okay, so let me go through what's in these top containers. I've got my favorite glue. I've got some rulers. Need to measure out some things. This here is embellishments that are going on one layout. Looks like a lot, and stay tuned. I'll show you how it looks in the end. I don't take a whole lot of Tim Holtz Distress Inks. I only take my favorite one, Gathered Twigs, to ink the edges. That's all I'm going to need this time. No big dopper for me. I'm just using these little ones. Less space, less headache. I have some intricate gluing to do, so I'm taking this glue. I'm taking my pokey tool. Got some things to poke out. I'm doing a little bit of embroidery work this time, so I'm taking some embroidery needles and Tim Holtz Distresser. You don't want to leave home without extra blades for your trimmer. And this cuts the little circle out on your buttons, behind the button. So anyway, that's in the first case. In the second case, I have a little notepad here because I know these ladies, and sometimes they give great ideas while we're sitting there chatting and creating. So it's always good to have your pen ready and a little tiny notebook to write down websites that they recommend or anything. So I got my little pick-me-up tool and some pop dots. I've got more pop dots here. I'm working with crystal drops this go around. This will be my first time taking it to a retreat, but I have some layouts that I'm going to try it out on. And there's my extra blades. I've got some pine cones that are going on a layout, so this snowflake paste is really nice to use, and I experimented with some and this turned out the best, so it was the chosen one to go with me. Okay, now for my kits. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I'm really big in making kits for specifically for a retreat. I have a scrapbook group here in Colorado, and I host at least 2 crops or 2 retreats a year, and 1 crop a month. So I have my journaling all done, and I know where my photos are going to go. They just need to be adhered down. So look, see, I have all my pieces together. They just need to be adhered down. So I decide on placement before the retreat. So this took me a good month to put together 20 kits, paper piecing, layout, oh man, you name it, I have it here. This is my little grandbaby. I am going to be scrapbooking my grandchildren at this retreat. I have two, one 3.5 and one that's 1.5. But I've already pre-made my pine cones, so I don't have the headache of doing that up there. Anything that takes time. When I get there, I don't want to get up there and say, oh, I wonder what I should work on. Oh my God, I would go out of my mind, and I don't want to take a lot of stuff. We've got a Christmas layout. I've already done all the punching that's necessary for that layout. Let me see here. I've done some stitching here. That's going to be a little twinkle twinkle little star layout. So please hit that bell notification button. And these were some really old rub-ons. I like to use old products at retreats too. I made a list of what layouts I want to accomplish on each day. We'll be up there for 4 days, and I intend to be really busy. It's unhosted, which means we have to make our meals. So I've assigned people to, different meals. So that takes away a little bit from crop time, but it's all fun regardless. So just wanted to encourage you to think kits when going on a retreat. It's really not necessary to bring tons of stuff other than these two containers with my kits. Of course, I'm taking my paper trimmer, my scissors, an aught light. Although they have an aught light at each table, I just like to make sure I can see everything because my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So I take this tiny portable one. I also am working with enamel dots this time. So I have one container that didn't fit in my other tub, and it has some enamel dots in there to choose from. But other than that, that is it. Take bottled water, and oh yeah, little bubbly, cute, huh? So, oh, and the most important thing is an empty iris case. For what, you ask? Thanks for asking. To put all your layouts in. This, I want to bring home all my completed layouts in this iris case. So they'll be all protected and all of that. We also bring a first aid kit. Let me know if you want to know more about that. Everybody in my group contributed some type of, medicine or bandages just in case. But anyway, that's it for now. And I will come back and talk about the layouts that I intend to create up there. Have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye-bye.